Welcome to day 25 of Strength, 30 Days of Tai Chi Daily Exercises. So this is the exercise portion for the day. Don't forget to also watch your Tai Chi video as well. Today's exercise is called single leg stance. So this is really important for balance, and actually there's research showing that if you can stand on one leg for 10 seconds or more, then you're at less risk for falling. All right, so the key first is to see where you're at. All right, so make sure you have something you can hold on to, but first we're gonna do a test. So we're gonna test out your balance, and then we'll do the exercise to improve it. But first, let's do the test. All right, so remember, have something that's not gonna move, so use a countertop, stand near a wall. You can use a chair, but make sure it doesn't have wheels, and we'll do the test first. All right, so the first test is you're just gonna lift one leg up without holding on, and just see how long you can keep your leg up for. All right, now, as soon as you touch down, then stop counting, or either with your hand or your foot. All right, so that's gonna be the end of that test. All right, so we'll begin. So I'll just demonstrate it first. So first you'll just lift one leg up in front and then count. 1, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Oh, I had to touch down, so I stop at 4. Or I had to touch down with my foot. So then you stop the test. Then you do the other side. All right, so lift up. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Oh, I had a touchdown, so I would stop there. All right, so I had 4, and we counted on the leg that's holding you up, because that's the one we're testing for balance. So this is my left leg, so my left leg was 4 seconds, and then when I did this leg, that's actually my right leg, so I would write R for 3. All right, so you can write that down. Actually, you can write it in the comments below what you got, and then also though, write it on a piece of paper for yourself as well. All right, that way you can track your progress. So put a date on it and put R3, L4, or whatever your number was. All right, so I'll demonstrate it again. All right, we'll go at the maximum 30 seconds. All right, and so, but once again, stop whenever you have to touch down with your hand or your foot. All right, so we'll begin. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. Oh, I had a touchdown at 10, so I would stop there. And then I'll do the other side. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Oh, that side's a lot worse. So we can really see, or that side I can't do as long. We'll try not to be too judgmental about it. So that side not as long as the other one. All right, so that just means that there's room for improvement, right? All right, and so go ahead and test it on your own. All right, make sure you write down your number, write it in the comments below and on a piece of paper for yourself in case you can't find it on the comments at some point. That way you have it handy. Make sure to write the date on it at home as well. All right, and so you'll probably want to check in. I'd give it, you might even see improvements in a couple weeks. Some people see it in even 1 week if you do it every day, but give it at least 2 to 4 weeks, at the most 6 weeks before you see a big change, but you should see a big change for most people within 2 to 6 weeks. You'll see a big change if you do this exercise that I'm going to show you now every day. All right, so now we're going to do it as an exercise. All right, remember, that was just the test. Now we're going to do the exercise to where you can hold on as long as you need to, but we're going to hold it up for 30 seconds no matter what. All right, unless you need to stop for some reason. But in general, the exercise is designed 30 seconds on one leg, 30 on the other, and then that's one set. Then we do a second set. So 2 sets of 30 seconds on each leg. All right, so let's begin. So pick a leg. You can touch down as many times as you want, but don't let the foot touch down. All right, you can touch your hand down, but keep that leg up as long as you can, unless you feel like pain or you're feeling just too tired, then go ahead and you can stop. You can always stop before we technically finish. So just listen to your body and be safe. All right, but if you can, try to hold it up for 30 seconds, but use your hand as much as you need to. All right, so we'll begin. All right, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, I was just demonstrating how you could touch down if needed. All right, but you don't have to touch down at all if you don't need to. All right, or you can do it 100 times if you need to. Let's do the other side. All right, now if you're gonna do this daily by yourself, you can always just watch a clock. You don't have to actually count. You can just watch the little hand on the clock, just start right at the 12 mark and stop at the 6 or whatever. Or you can just, if you have a stopwatch, you can do that. Or you can just take 5 really slow, deep breaths. And that's a great way to make sure you're breathing too. All right, make sure you are breathing either way. All right, we'll do the other side. This time I'm just gonna do 5 deep breaths and we'll see if it's about 30 seconds. All right, and we'll begin. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. And 5. All right, so let me know if that was close to 30 seconds. I didn't time that myself, but yeah, once again, you can just breathe and watch the clock, or if you don't want to, just take 5 slow, deep breaths. It'll probably be around 30 seconds if you do it nice and slow. And that's really the key, is you want to make sure you're breathing, make sure you're holding for around 30 seconds, doesn't have to be exact, and then you'll do another set on each side. So let's do it again. All right, so lift the other leg, and we'll do 30 seconds. I'm going to do 5 breaths. That was 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. All right, and then other side. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Deep breaths, slow. And then one more. And 5. All right, so this is called static balance training. Static meaning we're trying to stay in one spot, but it's okay to move a little bit. So balance isn't about being rigid and not moving at all. Balance is about adjusting and being able to adapt and staying within a range. It's like staying in the middle, but it's okay to have some flexibility within that middle. All right, so that way you're not real rigid and we're not trying to be perfect, and you can touch down as many times as you want for the exercise. Now remember, give it like at least a week, but maybe 2 to 3, and then test again. All right, see how you're doing. So then once again, the test is you don't touch down, you just count, and then when you do have to touch down, you just stop, because that's your new number. And you can do a couple of tries. You know, you don't have to just take your first one, because sometimes, you know, just not ready, your body's tired or whatever. So try a couple times, take the best or the average of the 2 or 3 rounds you do for testing, and then write that number down. And just check in with yourself every couple weeks, every month even, or at least once every 6 months to a year. Just see where you're at with balance. And then if it starts to go down, you'll know you have to do this exercise more often. But if you're maintaining or getting better, then just keep on what you're doing. All right, and you'll really improve your balance. You'll reduce your risk for falling. You'll feel more strong and stable and more confident in life. All right, thanks so much. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.